Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome or welcome back. Today I'm doing an unsponsored review of Function of Beauty. If you guys don't know, Function of Beauty is a hair care line that customizes products based on your needs and preferences specifically for you. So this brand, I've seen a lot of people do, sponsored videos or sponsored posts on Instagram for, and primarily, of course, when a video is sponsored, the review is going to be more positive leaning. And I really have not seen that many. There are, but I haven't really seen that many unsponsored reviews of this brand. I was in the market for a new shampoo and conditioner, so I thought, why not try out Function of Beauty? So I ended up trying out their shampoo and their conditioner. I've used it for about a month now, and I feel like I have kind of come to a conclusion on my thoughts on the products. I will be giving a pretty in-detail review of my results on this product, on both of them, the shampoo and the conditioner. That's going to be the kind of focal point of the video. I will also go into, how it got there, how they created this formula, what I had to do, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Before we get into it, I want you guys to know that this video is not in any affiliation with this brand. I've kind of made that clear, but I wanted to just totally make it clear. I won't have any affiliate links in the description box, and just because my opinion is the way that it is about these products, I don't want you guys to think that it's going to work the exact same way for you. I mean, that goes with most reviews because everyone has preferences and different, skin type, hair type. You're probably going to have a, different view of this product, even if it only differs slightly from my own. So please do not take my opinion on these products as an A-all, B-all. Just kind of know that, take them with a grain of salt, I guess is what I'm saying. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into it. So they create this formula based upon the answers that you provide to a quiz that you take. It's a very short quiz. I believe it's only 4 sections, and this quiz is very easy to navigate as well. The questions are not very difficult. It works well on mobile devices as well as, computers, those type of thing. I did try it on a couple different devices just to make sure, and I mean, it's a very easy platform to navigate. So the 4 sections of the quiz. The first one is just providing some basic information about your hair. You provide your hair type, which mine is wavy. Then you provide your structure of your hair, so it can be more coarse, it can be more thin, or it can be medium, which is what I put because I feel like mine doesn't lean one way or the other. Then lastly, you put your scalp moisture, which for me was also normal. I don't feel like it was really dry or it's really, oily. I felt like it's just kind of in the middle. So on the second page, you can select up to 5 hair goals, things, benefits you want to see from using the product, which I really do like. I think that's a fun aspect of it, and I will be assessing later on how I think these goals were met, whether they were met or not, and what they really did. But the goals, you can actually hover over each one prior to selecting them, and it will tell you what Function of Beauty defines that goal as, kind of what it means to them, what it's going to do, kind of a more in-depth version of just fix split ends, like what does that mean to them. And then also it will have 2 ingredients, and I think that these 2 ingredients that they list are the ones that they use in the product to, get these results. However, I'm not entirely sure. I could not find anywhere that it says that, so don't, take that as 100%, but I don't know why else they would just put 2 ingredients on there, Now, the 5 goals that I selected was first, fix split ends, then hydrate, then replenish hair, thermal protection, and lengthen. So those are the 5 that I chose. Now, this is also at the point of the quiz where you can determine whether or not you want silicone in your product. If you want a silicone-free shampoo and conditioner, you can click the little option there. I omitted that because I personally do not care. Section 3 is where you can do a lot of fun customization things with the product. It's really not going to be anything that's adding benefits to the product, but it's just kind of preference. First, you can select fragrance if you would like. There is also a no fragrance added option if you would like to click on that. If you have an aversion to, scents, or your hair doesn't like fragrance, whatever it may be, you definitely don't have to put it in there. The fragrance that I chose is actually not available on the website right now, but it looks like they kind of switch fragrances in and out from time to time. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what it looks like. This is Cherry Blossom, and all the names are kind of punny. It's kind of cute. It's like Cherry BL Awesome. I don't know. I thought that was cute. They have a lot of other ones. I chose the level of fragrance for mine to be medium, and that worked out great for me. I like fragrance in my hair. I like my hair to smell good. It just kind of helps with the clean feeling, and it does kind of not linger real strong, but you can smell it, while your hair is drying, and even a little, once it's on your first day of washing your hair, you can definitely smell it, but it's nothing too strong, I don't think, personally. So if you like a little bit of fragrance, I would say medium is the way to go because it is still pretty mild, but they do have other levels that you can choose from if you, want more or less. Then you can enter your name, and so this is where, you don't have to put your name, but you can put some sort of word. I don't know if you can see, but mine says function of Lauren. You might not be able to read it out, but function of Lauren, and you can just insert whatever you want to put there. It does not have to be your name. So you can put something there, kind of customize it, make it your own. And this is also the point where you are able to choose the color of your products if you would like. There is also a no dye added option, so you can just do, it'll end up, I believe, being kind of a whitish, like beige formula, but you can also choose dye. And the two that I chose, because I had seen other reviews and I knew that I would be able to, even if I got the same two colors, which these are both just the purple option, it's not two different ones, I knew that they would come out a little bit different, because as with most shampoo and conditioners, the formula on the shampoo is going to be a little bit more translucent. You can see in comparison, this one's way more translucent and this one's going to be a lot more opaque, just based on kind of more of a gel formula and more of a creamy formula. So I knew that it was going to be discernible, which I do really like, because the packaging is clear. You can easily tell which one is which. Even if my bottles were not this, like, were the same size, I could still tell which one is which I really do like about that, because a lot of times, you know, you have your shampoo and conditioner in a similar bottle and it just can get mixed up. Now, section 4 is where you can choose the size of the products that you would like. I mean, I didn't intentionally do this, but I am glad that I did, because I did get 2 different bottles, because I go through conditioner way faster than I do shampoo. But I know that some of my friends, they do the reverse. They go through shampoo faster than conditioner. So the size bottles that I have here, the first one is my shampoo, which is an 8-ounce bottle, and then I also have the conditioner, which is the 16-ounce. They have all different sizes for either one. I believe it even goes to like 4-ounce maybe. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I'm pretty sure you can do that. With the version that I got, having a 8-ounce shampoo and a 16-ounce conditioner, you can, I believe that comes out to around $45, like $44.99. What a lot of people do, I know, is get 2 of this version, like 2 16-ounce, one shampoo, one conditioner, and I believe it ends up being like $50. But that's what people typically do. One thing I will say is that you also at this point can choose your shipping options. Now for me, I did not want to do a subscription-based shampoo and conditioner delivery. Like, they'll kind of send it to you. You have the option of doing it every single month. You can do it every 3 months or every 6 months. And if you choose that option, you get free shipping, which I just chose not to, because I wasn't sure if I'm going to like the product or not. I was like, I don't really know. I'd rather just pay the $7.99 shipping fee. However, I was like, if I try it, I like it, I use it up, and I want something, you know, I want it again, then I would do the subscription-based plan. So now for the review portion of the video. I use these products the same way that I would use any other shampoo or conditioner. I would wash my hair a few times a week. I would let my hair dry in the way that it normally does for me, which is just letting it air dry. I would sometimes use heat on it, you know, straightening my hair, curling my hair, but I would also sometimes let it air dry. And whether I had used heat on it or not, my hair really did not look any different when I had used, you know, the conditioner and shampoo that I used prior to this, or even I have stopped using it since, and I'll get into why that is, but I really did not see much of a difference, you know, since I stopped using it. So there wasn't really any major negative effects. You know, my hair didn't fall out, my hair didn't turn blue, but also there wasn't any really monumental positive effects. Like, it's not like my hair was automatically really long. It's not like I really had great, you know, split ends being mended. It's not like my hair was, you know, just a lot healthier. There wasn't any major effects one way or the other. Now, I will say there wasn't really any positive effects, like, at all. And that's not, you know, a terrible thing, but there was a few slightly negative leaning results. And I'm going to go through now each of the goals that I had chosen and assess, you know, whether or not it really worked out, because it kind of helped me to weigh the pros and cons of the product, because I just wasn't sure. I was like, I haven't seen any results. Let me really dissect so that I can determine whether or not I enjoyed the product. So now I'm going to go through my goals. The first goal was fixing split ends, and they define this as smoothing, coating, and sealing current split ends while also providing moisture to help prevent future ones. And the 2 ingredients that they listed are black oat seed extract as well as beetroot extract. And, you know, like I said, I'm not entirely sure if they ended up using these, but I would imagine that they would. Now, I can't speak to whether or not my split ends were mended or, you know, got better. However, I can say that I do think maybe split ends were helped prevented, because I haven't really seen any, you know, more like exponentially. I don't know. I just don't feel like there was really like a change one way or the other. I do think a lot of moisture was added to my hair, and that kind of brings me to my next point. The second goal I chose was hydrate, which is supposed to restore moisture balance as well as prevent future moisture loss. They do this with coconut oil, which is an ingredient I adore, my hair adores. Whenever I use it in like a coconut oil mask, it loves it. However, it takes forever to get out of my hair. It is such a pain rinsing that stuff out, so I don't use it as often as I would like. But the other ingredient is aloe vera, and I think this goal was absolutely met, but almost to a fault. This ended up being a very negative aspect of the product for me, and I'll explain why. So my hair is very dry. I am not used to having to wash it super often. I wash it maybe 2 to 3 times a week. That doesn't mean I don't shower every day, but washing my hair, I try and space it out, because I don't have much excess oil in my hair, so the natural oils that I have, I really try and keep them intact. And when you're continually washing your hair, you are stripping your hair of natural oils, which I really do need because the excess does not exist for me. And so with this product, although my hair was getting super oily on day 1 and day 2, which never happens, I had oil, and it was almost like, it was a lot of oil, where I was like, okay, I'm having to wash my hair like every other day now, which really became a problem because I did notice that my hair was getting a lot more dry, and therefore makes it a lot more susceptible to damage. And even now, I feel like the long-term dryness is still there because I was washing my hair so much more for an entire month, which was a major drawback for me and something I really did not like about this product. Now, the third goal was replenishing hair. Replenishing hair is defined as helping nutrient depleted hair strands, reversing damage, as well as protecting from environmental stressors. And maybe it did this, maybe it didn't. I really did not notice much of a difference. Now, the ingredients listed are chestnut extract and rice protein, and typically my hair likes any sort of protein. It just like eats it up, it loves it, but I really did not notice much of a difference with, my hair's health, especially because it was so dry. It was hard for me to tell much of a difference. The fourth goal that I selected was thermal protection. Thermal protection was defined as moisturizing and conditioning heat-damaged hair, as well as protecting hair from future damage. And, that sounded great to me. I have damage, I want to protect from future damage, and the 2 ingredients listed were linseed oil as well as grapeseed oil, which my skin loves, my hair loves. It really helps with damage and just hydration. It's a great ingredient that I adore. So I was really excited about that. I definitely can't say that I've seen more damage because I don't think I have. But I also can't say that I've seen repairs. Again, I don't know if that's because, it's more dry now, and I did not stop using heat protector prior to, straightening my hair or doing any other heat related things with my hair. I used the, heat protector that I would always use because I honestly was not willing to risk it, and I don't think that's a negative thing. I don't know if this is meant to replace a heat protector, and maybe if I would have given it a shot, I would have found that it really did work well for me, but I don't know. Maybe I should have given it a better shot at doing thermal protection on its own, but that was a risk I really was not willing to take. The final goal that I selected was lengthen, and this is supposed to help with healthy hair growth through increasing scalp circulation and follicle stimulation. And the 2 ingredients listed here are pea sprout extract as well as blue-green algae extract. And really, I did not see much of a difference at all in the length of my hair. Of course, it has grown a little bit out just because I have not been able to go and get a haircut. So again, that may be something that was inhibited due to factors I really could not control. My hair doesn't look any shorter. I don't know if that's a fair assessment, but that was something I really did not see a difference in either. So ultimately, I did stop using the product, as I mentioned. It's really not even because I wanted to go and use my favorites, because as of right now, I don't think I have a favorite. The thing that's closest to it is the Olaplex line. There is, I do like those the best out of everything, but I do think I can find one that is more suited for me. I think I can find a better alternative. So I'm still on the shampoo and conditioner hunt. I'm still trying to find one I prefer, but here's what I will say. Basically every other shampoo in my collection that I have right now, and it is limited because it's not like I'm going out and buying, shampoo and conditioners. I don't have the Olaplex ones anymore. I'm out of those. So the problem is I'm now just kind of using random, a hodgepodge of shampoo and conditioners, but I like those even better than the Function of Beauty ones that I was trying out. So I was like, I've come to a conclusion on my opinion on the products. Why keep using it if I didn't really like it? And also at that point, I was like, okay, now it's time that since I have come to my own conclusion on the products, my opinion of the products, I can now go watch other unsponsored videos. And that actually was very interesting because, there are plenty of people out there who were unsponsored and still did very much enjoy the products. But there were also a lot of people who didn't enjoy the products. And that makes sense. Everyone is going to probably have a different, thoughts on these products. But the thing is, the complaints that a lot of people were having who didn't enjoy the product were not the same as mine, which makes sense because we probably got a different formula. We probably have, different preferences and different hair types. But it was interesting because this one girl that I was watching, she initially had a very oily scalp. It was, it definitely had the moisture, and, that was something that she wanted to target. And then since using these products, she's been having like a dry scalp, which I just thought was interesting because it kind of reminded me of what the hydration did for me. It like over targets certain issues. It's like they're wanting to totally fix something that it almost goes to the other side. And I don't think that's necessarily a fault. It's not like they're intentionally trying to do something bad. They're just trying to help the issue that people select. And it's almost like, it's not like this is going to sound so shady, but it's not like it's custom hair care. This is going to sound really bad. It's almost like it is like creating a custom problem. I don't know. I really did not like the results of this product. It wasn't terrible, but I mean, to spend $50 on shampoo and conditioner for it to really not work at all, I don't know. And maybe you'll have a different perspective. Maybe, you know, you want to try it still and you try it and you love it. I would love to hear if you have, you know, a different experience with Function of Beauty. I really would. But for me, it was just not the best. And that's a shame because I really do think that this brand is trying. Like, I do not think they're doing anything malicious or deceitful. They're not, you know, trying to just kind of cover up, like, seem like it's a super great personalized product. I don't think that's what they're doing. I think they're really trying to just, you know, fix the issues that people say they're having with their hair, you know, enhance people's hair based on the, you know, information that they provide in their survey. But I just don't think it worked for me. And so this brand, it really does sting because, like I said, I think it's really cool. I think customized hair care is so, I mean, I'm sure other people have done it before, but I think it's a very cool type of industry to be in. And it seems like the brand is really trying their best. I know that they're 100% vegan, or they say they are, but I'm pretty sure they are. 100% vegan. They say they're non-toxic, they're cruelty-free. What is the other one? They like try to always be, like, take like responsibly sourced ingredients and, you know, materials for their products whenever they can. And they do say whenever they can. So I really like that. I feel like there's merit in that kind of statement because I know a lot of brands are, you know, just not going to say anything because they know where their products are coming from. They know that they're getting a bulk of their products from really a not great place. And I think I like that brands are, you know, trying their best. They're doing their best whenever they can. And that's all that I can really ask for. And additionally, they're also a very environmentally friendly brand. 100%, they have 100% recycled craft packaging, and of that 100%, 30% of that is made from post-consumer recycling, which is really great. And additionally, you can recycle 100% of their products, I believe. So that's really great as well. Like the bottles, once you're done, you can recycle them. And I do think they're trying their best. And so I hate that I wasn't able to, you know, give it a better review, but I did have to be honest in my kind of overall conclusion of the product, which is I just didn't think it was that great. And I know that I don't really want to repurchase it or, you know, really even try anything else out, and that stinks, but that's just the way it is. Alright guys, that about wraps it up. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I know that it was a little bit different. I don't typically do reviews. I have a few on my channel, but it's not primarily what I do, like, you know, an entire video based on one product, especially a hair care product. I don't think I've ever done that. But if you enjoyed it, definitely give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think, you know, of this style of video. And I would love to hear if you've tried Function of Beauty or what things you've heard about Function of Beauty. I would love for you guys to let me know in the comments down below. I love interacting with you guys and getting your opinion on all sorts of things, so I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments down below. If you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, I'd love if you would do so. And if you would like to be notified whenever I upload a post in the future, definitely click the bell icon that is next to the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Just all of the support means so much to me, and I just want to thank you so much for coming in, watching one of my videos, or checking my channel out. It really means a lot, so thank you guys. I hope you have a great couple of days until my next video goes live, and I will see you when it does. Bye guys!